Kris, there was a lot that happened in that game, so maybe just can you start by giving us your overall thoughts on how you played and how that went down?
I think we're slow, flat in the first period. I think our game got better as the game went on. Third period, I thought we played with a lot of desperation, a lot of urgency. The offensive zone, I think it started probably the last 5-7 minutes in the second period, and it just carried on in the third period where, we had a lot of zone time. We were able to get a lot of shots, recovered those, and then we're able to just get secondary opportunities there.
Did you feel like some of the wounds were a little bit self-inflicted, maybe just some tough decisions, be icings in OT and those things?
Yeah, no, it was unfortunate. We had an opportunity to, get this a 2-on-1 there. Indirect, little comes off fast off the wall just because the angle's tough to make that pass. Just little details like that, unfortunate. And then it leads to us being tired, having to defend, and anytime you have possession of the puck in 3-on-3, just huge advantage. You never know what's going to happen.
Kris, you look at the amount of goals against. How much of that is a combination, like team defense? Stewart obviously would have wanted probably the one back for sure. What do you make of the goals against lately for your team?
Well, I think 5-on-5, our goals against has been probably just right on par up until tonight. Tonight, obviously, a little more, but the rest of them since the break, 5-on-5 has been good. It's the penalty kill has been leaking, and we need to shore that up. Tonight was one, but since the break, our 5-on-5 defensive play, I don't think we've given up very much for goals.
3 goals directly off of point shots tonight. Guys going to the net. Zach Hyman talked about how even during the winning streak, 5-on-5 wasn't easy for you to produce offense. Is that something you discussed more? Because you did 3 in the third period alone, and that really necessarily hasn't been a calling card from your team. Just get pucks on net and get rebounds.
Yeah, we want to play faster, simple, and the way to do that is just you have to fire some pucks from the point, and ultimately those aren't usually going in, but it's usually the secondary opportunities. You're breaking them down, and whether it's a loose puck in front of the net, or maybe it's just something that we recover from the corner. They have to get in position. They're not set. That's where you're going to break them down and take advantage of them being out of position. So I liked it. We played a lot faster, a little more direct, and like to do that right from the start.
Kris, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins touches a lot of parts of the game. As a coach, can you explain your thought process of trying to kind of fill all those holes that he touches normally without him tonight?
Well, one of it is, running mate left wing with McDavid has been very strong, and Fogel's been playing really well, and, we thought he could handle it, but Fogel was outstanding tonight. He definitely stepped up and did that. Penalty kill, they're very difficult. He's usually the first guy over the board. That and power play, what he does there with his calmness, making plays. But it's an opportunity for somebody else to step up, and an opportunity for Fogel tonight. He absolutely stood up, and we missed him. But throughout the year, you're going to be missing some of your better players.
Yeah, and you mentioned Fogel having a very good game, and McLeod and Perry moving up at different times too. Did you feel Nugent-Hopkins' absence though kind of affected your bottom 2 lines a little bit tonight, and having other guys having to step up?
Anytime you have to raise somebody and move them up a line, that usually that player can do it for a short period of time, and but you do miss that depth, making it a bit more difficult, especially tonight when they were at 5 defensemen for pretty much the entire night. You'd like the third, fourth lines take advantage, and we did. We got a goal out of Janmark's line there in the third period. So, you're always wanting, as a coach, you always have an idea of where guys should be slotted and who they should be playing with.
Kris, you mentioned you thought your game came on in the latter part of the second period, but you're outscored 3-1. You've been outscored badly in the second periods the last 5 games. Why is that?
I'm not sure. Well, last few games, I don't think we've given up much 5-on-5. A lot of it's penalty kill. Clean that up. It's not so much.
And then you get a 4-on-3 in the overtime. That's usually money in the bank for your team. Was that just one of those times where Swayman made two really good saves.
Yeah,
on it.
we had really good looks. We had good shots. Thinking about Bush, had some good looks, a couple that just missed the net, but I think it was the right choice to make those shots. And then the save that he made on Leon, one, if not two of them, we thought that they were going in, but Swayman made nice saves there.
A couple times now where Corey Perry, maybe when things aren't going great, has figured out a way to affect some change. Maybe just a thought on kind of his sense of timing, and then getting on the score sheet as well.
Corey's, he's played a lot of hockey games. He knows what it takes to win, and when things aren't going well, and directing the course of the game into another direction, and making big plays. Scored a big goal in the third period. Got in a fight. He does a lot of little things that are very important to the success of a hockey team.